Hey y'all, I hope this video don't turn off again, but if it does, I've tried. I've deleted stuff, uploaded the backup plan and the iCloud and all that other stuff, and it's like crazy. But I know anytime you're doing something for God, there's gonna be a fight. So you can expect a fight. But this is part 2 of Pride, because it cut off on me before. But anyways, I was letting you know about Naaman. I said the wrong name. I said Naaman, but it was Naaman. And Elisha had told him to go dip into the Jordan River. And when he went to go dip in the Jordan River, he was clowning at first, like, why I gotta go get in that dirty water? Can't this man just speak a blessing over me and I be healed? Why I gotta go dip in some river? Really? So I believe Elisha was pretty much telling him, get rid of your pride and God will heal you. Get rid of your pride and God will deliver you. Get rid of your pride and you'll be able to move forward. And when Naaman went to go dip in the river, he did it the first couple of times and he like, ain't nothing changed. He did it the he did it the third and fourth time. He's still looking at his skin like my skin is still the same. I still have all these skin tags. I still have all these different things all over me. Nothing hasn't changed. But when he went down the sixth time, it's like he started feeling something different. Like he started feeling better. And the seventh time when he came up, his skin was glowing and beautiful. Why? Because God washed his pride off of him. And because God healed him through his obedience and doing what it is that God instructed him to do. And a lot of times pride can get in the way and stop us from actually getting to our blessings, stop us from actually getting to the place that God has for us to get to. And that's what I was telling you in the first video about pride and how God was telling me, Natalie, pride goes before a fall. What if Naaman would have never taken the chance to go and dip in the Jordan River? He probably would still have all these sicknesses and with his skin and the diseases of his skin all over him. And he'd have never got healed. But out of his obedience, probably not wanting to, because he pretty much is, who would really want to go and dip in the river? You know how many different things going in water? I know I ain't going to dip in no Calcasieu Parish River. I mean, I go swim in it every now and then, but somebody told me, go get in that water, you're going to get healed. That water dirty with a lot of chemicals and stuff in there. I did it because I love water, but at the same time, somebody told me that I'd be looking at them like they crazy. Pretty much like Naaman was probably looking at the prophet Elijah crazy, or like, is that what he really told me to do? Because I don't even believe Elisha even came out and acknowledged him. Elisha told the girl that he was with, tell him to go dip in that river and he'll be healed. His skin will go back to like he's a newborn baby. And he did it. And I believe God washed that pride off of him, cleared up his skin and healed him. And he didn't have to hide no more underneath all the stuff that was covering him, underneath his armor and underneath. He didn't have to hide underneath whatever it was that he was hiding from. Because in life, a lot of times we hide from what it is we're going through. We hide from our insecurities. We hide from people. We hide from the things we really don't want to deal with. Why? Because it's easier to hide and put a covering over it rather than actually face it and deal with it. But actually, the only thing we're doing is covering up something that God is trying to expose and get us delivered from. So who knows what releasing your pride will do for you in your life, what giving up what you think to do what it is that God is saying. God is love and he's moving in love. And pride is not something that God is big on. Or a matter of fact, I think he said that's one of the things that go before a fall. It's things that he don't like. He don't like a proudful look. God can't stand it. So why are we carrying pride around? And that's something that the Father does not like. If God tell you to go do something, go do it. If God tell you to make a phone call, make that phone call. If God tell you to go talk to your mama and your sister like he did me, go talk to him. If God tell you to humble yourself and go back to church, or humble yourself and go serve these people, be a servant. Humble. I had to serve so many times, but I don't mind because I'm naturally a servant. But when my pride in the way and I'd have been hurt and I'm mad or I'm feeling humiliated, it's not that easy to serve. But God would tell me to just serve. Humble yourself and serve. Humble yourself and do what it is that I have asked you to do. You don't know what I'm doing in you, Natalie. But the more you be obedient, the more I'll work, the more I'll show you what it is that's actually in you. God is asking us today to release the pride. Release that proud look, thinking you got it all together or you're so much better than somebody else. No, you're not. No, we're not. We're all striving for the same thing, and that's just wanting to make it in. Pride. I have you walking away from relationships just because they look like this other person, or they talk like that other person, or they act like that other person, or something that they're doing that you don't like and agree with. Pride. I have you give up on them. When God is saying, I know what I'm doing, what I told you to do. I don't need you to do my work for me. I need you to trust me and do what I said do. Pride. Will have you feeling like you are the best pastor ever. And you don't do nothing wrong. You don't say nothing wrong. You just, I'm me. I'm me. So being that I'm me, I can say what I want, do what I want, treat people the way I want. Hey, if they don't like it, they can move around. No, that's pride. And God is saying, remove that pride out the way. You're trying to do things your way, and God is saying, no, you've done it your way, and how's it working for you? Try my way. Try doing something different. Try going to work smiling and happy rather than acting like you're stressed out because everything is so bad. Well, no, it's not bad because some people wish they were working. Some people wish they had what you have. Some people wish they had children. Appreciate the ones you have. Some people wish they had a mate. I'm reminded. This guy said some people wish they had somebody to come home to. Some people wish they had someone they could turn over and look at, somebody that would cook and clean and do all these different things, someone that would truly love them. A lot of people wish they had what you have, Natalie. A lot of people wish they had a vehicle while they riding bikes or walking, But pride gotta go. It has to go. I remember my pride was in the way a while back when I was living in Crowley. My car had broke down on me. And I'm like, God, my car done broke down on me. Man, shoot, I need to go to the store. And God said, walk, because I ain't walking this all the way uptown. Well, really? People going to look at me. People going to be watching me. And pride. I don't want them to see me walking. And what does it matter what they think? Don't you need groceries from the store? Go walk and get your groceries and carry them on. Quit making excuses. My pride had to get out the way. I would say, I can't bake no pies. I can't travel around and go deliver them. Yes, you can. Get your cooler together. Stack your stuff in your cooler and go walk around town and go sell your stuff. Make your money. No excuse. But pride was saying, I can't do that because, people might see me, what, getting money? What? And then what? What? Chad, they gonna talk when you do good. They gonna talk when you do bad. They gonna talk, period. But your pride is stopping you from moving forward. And I had to check that within myself. So I've had a lot of different situations when my pride rose up. Just like at times when I was living out there in Crowley, I would think I was better than someone else because I'm a PK. Oh, we just, so wonderful. You know what I mean? We don't do no wrong. Shabby B. Just because you're a preacher's kid don't mean nothing. And when I say nothing, nothing. As a matter of fact, you become a prime target. Because that's when the enemy really come at you just to show you up and show your parents up. And say, she ain't all that. This girl here, what you talking? Oh, you bragging on her? Let me show you what she really doing. And I remember I started messing around with this married man. I got my pride was in the way. I was judging my friends by what they were doing, but not realizing you ain't no better than them. But I was like, if I ain't messing around with nobody, I'm better than these girls' pride. I don't do what they do. I ain't saying what they saying. I ain't acting like them. But that didn't make me better than them. I just felt like, because I'm a PK, I'm just, so much better. No, I wasn't. And God exposed that. Straight up exposed it. I started messing around with this married man. And then before I knew it, they was like, is that the preacher's daughter? I'm all around town riding in this truck with him, just flossing somebody else's stuff. I told y'all that in the last video, coveting somebody else's stuff. The guy was saying then, I'm taking that pride out of you. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. Don't think you so much better just because you're not doing what they're doing, because, hey, sin is sin. Right is right, wrong is wrong. You're not better than them. Get that pride out the way. Humble yourself and go back to them girls, the same ones you was judging, and apologize to them. But they don't know what I said. They don't know what I was thinking. It don't matter. I do. Let them know. Why? Because God was humbling me then and taking pride out of me then to say, hey, I'm not better than you. I remember one of my homegirls, she gangster to her heart. Hey, gangster. And she said, Natalie, I thought you was good. I thought you was a good girl. You ain't no good girl. You just a holy. I'm like, really? I couldn't be mad at her. I felt some type of way, like, did she really just call me out like that? Yep. Because you just doing your stuff in secret. They can't see what you doing. But we put all ours out front. You acting like you got it all together. You ain't no better than us. You just like us. I'm like, wow.